Channel. Today we are checking out the drugstore, in particular Dollar General. So I walked in there and I saw a brand new display and I couldn't help myself. So I picked up a whole lot of new face products to try along with LA Color. Two of these brands are very underrated for the drugstore. So if you would like to recreate this glowy look right here and find out about some great products that are $5 and under, make sure to keep on watching. Alright guys, so my eyes are prepped and primed already. I did use a lighter concealer, that's why it looks a little bit brighter. But since I did not pick up any eyeshadows for this look, I'm going to go ahead and try to do a look based off of the face products that I picked up. So I'm going to go ahead and use this bronzer shade in combination with the LA Color one. Next I'm going to go in with the bronzer from LA Colors, and this is in Beach Babe. And I'm going to just continue to work it in the crease. And this is a little bit darker. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease, still working into these shades. But I want the highlighter shade to pop and then work my way into that pink tone. So with the flat brush, I'm just going to go ahead and go into the highlighter shade. So it's not coming out as bright as I want it. So I'm going to go in with the LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder, and this is in Summer Sun. This is a very similar shade to the one that I have going on. So I'm just trying to brighten it up a bit. This is definitely helping. So I'm just gonna keep it towards the top area of the cut crease so that we can have like a darker shade and then it fades into that like more orangey tone. So for the outer edge, I'm gonna fade it into this pink shade and then we will take it from there. So next I'm going to go in with LA Colors Champagne Highlight, and I'm just going to brighten up a bit. I'm really liking these eyelashes. This is the first time that I wear these actually. These are the Kiss ones, the Garters. I really like them. Okay, so for the start of this video, I walked into Dollar General and I saw a brand new line, and it is called Believe Beauty. Based on just the foundation packaging, I was like, wow, it's glass, it's like heavy, and it was only $5. So I thought, let me pick up a couple items. A couple items turned into a little bit of everything. I got two foundation shades. I got Ivory and Nude because I was unsure. I got some primers, little bit of powder. What else did I get? Some concealers. Basically, I got a little bit of everything. There was not really a lot of eyeshadow stuff available. I saw a couple of like little pots, but no, they just really weren't screaming anything to me, so I was more attracted to the actual face product. Today, we are going to dive in with some primer. I picked up the Pretty and Primed Stay Put Makeup Primer, and I guess this one's just like the regular one. I have a hydrating one and a color correcting one if I'm correct. They have like 3 options. I'm gonna go in with the regular primer. I tried this earlier and it was good. It just didn't feel like it was doing anything for my makeup. That's why I guess I liked this one a little bit better. And it's not mattifying, and it's actually, it has some hydrating element to it. These are silicone free, paraben free and cruelty free. So just opening up the bottle, I felt like it was really nice quality. It had a pump. It says medium to full coverage. I usually don't wear foundation every day, and I actually wore this one for a whole lot of hours, and I did not put a whole lot. I just put, like, you know, when I spot conceal, really light, and then I was in the heat. By the time I got home, I felt like this was still holding up pretty nicely, and I did not over powder my face that day, so I feel like this is pretty promising. What I did notice is the color that I was using is nude, and it feels more gray tone than the other one. Let me just show you. So this is nude. As far as the tones available, there's not like a whole lot. So this is ivory and this is nude. So you can see a difference. I was like, I feel like I look really dark and gray. It's still like, I can still get away with it if I brighten up with concealer, but I would say that my better match is ivory. So today we're going to go in with ivory. These just feel like luxurious products, which is what surprises me of why they're in Dollar General and not like a Walmart or something. So just one layer. I feel like this would be good for me every day. It looks like it just evened out my skin tone, but it's not super heavy. However, for this look, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a second pump, and I'm pretty much gonna cover my cheek area. Alright, so for concealer, I feel like this layered well. I did not have any issues. Right now my nose is kind of dry, but other than that, I feel like it layered pretty well. For concealers, they had a good amount of shades. I don't like how every item on the store had like huge sticky tags, which makes it like a nightmare to take off, but I get it. So I picked up 2 shades of concealer, Fair and Ivory. I feel like I should have picked up the lightest shade, which I think was Porcelain. Fair is kind of like the foundation shade, which is not going to work for me as a concealer, and Ivory is a little bit more pink tone, so I'm going to end up mixing concealers. For now, I'm going to go ahead and use Ivory, and it seems to have the same kind of consistency as the foundation. I actually feel like this did a pretty good job at covering possible dark areas. Go ahead and set it. So this is supposed to be their translucent powder, and in the packaging it looks like it could be, but once you kind of get it in the cap, you'll notice a yellow tint, and I don't really like yellow tints for under my eyes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set it with my regular setting powder, and I will set the rest of my face with their powder. So I'm gonna go ahead and brighten the rest of the areas that I would usually brighten. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face with their translucent powder. So far so good. I feel like the foundation with the concealer and the powder actually look pretty good. We're gonna go in with their bronzer highlight blush combo, and then I'll see if I need to balance out with the LA Color one. So I feel like you can definitely see the difference between my scalp and this one. It's not the most seamless kind of blend. So I'm going to try to go in with this one and see where we go from there. And if not, then we can go in with powder and just kind of blend it in. I feel like both of these are kind of like a little bit more intense tones, if that makes sense. But they work. So like you can definitely see like right there versus what I already had. So the LA Color one is only 1 shade. I didn't see any other shades being offered. I'm just gonna put that to balance out the cheek. I'm gonna put it right there. Overall, I feel like these work. I probably wouldn't contour with these shades only because they're so orange and red tone as far as like underneath. So I would probably want to go in with something a little bit lighter or more neutral. But let's just do a little bit, just on the tip of the nose. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with the blush shade and just lightly tap it in. For highlight, I feel like this one is going to be a little bit dark for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to mix it in right here and then go in with a lighter shade. This does feel like a foil shadow, so I will say that. I'm just kind of blending it in there. So just with that, it's a very light sheen. When I turn around, can't really like see it blinding. It's a very nice little trio. All right, so I feel like I got a nice little shine, but I want something a little bit more intense. So I'm gonna go in with the LA Color Champagne, and this one is a whole lot brighter, so it's gonna even it out. All right, so when it came to lip products, this brand had liquid lipsticks and glosses and lip liners. Lip liners, I picked up a color that I would feel I would use most, and it's Barely There, which is kind of like a nice little pink nude. I did not like their velvet liquid lipsticks only because it wasn't a liquid lipstick. It kind of never dried down, so I just got rid of those. The lip gloss, I'm not super into lip glosses right now, so my best bet was this one. However, I did see that LA Color launched a couple of new little duos. I'm not a big fan of their original liquid lipstick only because it was super drying, but I couldn't help myself and I got these. And then I saw a holographic iridescent lip gloss, but it was a very neutral, elegant, beautiful color, so I had to try that out. I will say I have tried these liquid lipsticks this past week and they smell like paint, but if you get past the smell, they are super duper resistant and they're quite nice on the lips. I'm not gonna say they're super velvety, but they're not over drying, so you know, FYI. So we're gonna go in with the Barely There lip liner. I'm gonna go in with Sunset Boulevard LA Colors. All right, so really quickly, we're gonna go ahead and finish the bottom of the eye before I forget. I just wanna add a little bit of definition and add a little bit of that brown tone. I'm gonna go ahead and go back and brighten up the inner corner with that champagne shade from LA Colors. Alright guys, that wraps up the look. So really quick review over all of these products. I feel like the foundation overall for $5 is totally worth you trying. If you have a Dollar General near you, definitely check it out. There are primers for about $4 or $5. These are also worth a try. It just kind of feels like a gel texture. Both of these are pretty nice overall. They don't have a strong scent either. The concealer so far is performing pretty nicely for my under eyes. I'm gonna go outside and shoot some pictures, so I'm gonna wear this makeup for a couple more hours. So I'll definitely continue to try these and let you know if I love them or hate them. This little set right here is the best value. It does have a variety of shades, and for $5 you get to try a little bit of their formula, their texture. So I feel like this one is a really nice buy as well. Like I said, their powder for translucent has a bit of a yellow undertone for my liking. For a translucent, I would have preferred a whiter shade with no color, but you know, overall for the face, it did do a good job. Lastly, the LA Color bronzers and highlighters are definitely a must check out, as well as these particular liquid lipsticks. They are comfortable, not over drying. Last but not least, setting sprays can be a struggle. One, because they can hydrate or dehydrate you. This one I feel like is a nice balance. It doesn't over mattify and it doesn't make you super dewy. It's just a nice balance. They don't offer several spray options, but this one is their kind of like middle ground. Also, look at this. You actually get a mister instead of a crazy sprayer. So pretty much the goal of the line is $5 and under. They do offer brows, liners, mascaras, face products. I just kind of picked the stuff that I would use on the daily more often. I feel like they have a nice skin-oriented kind of line. Nothing too bold. Everything was kind of more on the natural tone side, so I definitely recommend this line. If you're looking for great drugstore products, this is definitely a checkout for me. Both of these lines always carry great things and they're kind of like the hidden underrated gems of the drugstore. So that pretty much wraps up the look. I hope you enjoyed this look. I'm definitely trying to branch out, do more content out in the open, maybe some outfit shots. So if you saw a brand that you would like me to review or a particular color that you would like me to recreate, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. Also, make sure to follow me on all my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss anything coming your way. Like always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.